This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. For a while now, you've been hearing me singing the praises of this little piece of kit, the Sonicake Twiggy Blues. A little multi-effects unit, cheap and cheerful. I think they were on offer on Amazon for about 45 quid recently. I paid a little bit more than that for it because I missed the offer. I think I paid about 60 odd, but you know, cheap. And basically you've got 4 pedals in one little box. You've got a compressor, sort of a mild overdrive amp simulator, delay and reverb, or delay is called slapback and reverb is called air. I use it all the time for just doing various bits and pieces of videos, but I've never really recorded anything with it in a mix. Until now, let's hear what this cheap and cheerful little effects processor sounds like when you show it some bass and drums and, you know, a full track. Here we go. And there is a full tab in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with the clip of me playing that solo and the jam track to play along with. Where is all of that, I hear you ask? It's up on my Patreon page. There's the address and the link is in the description. It's only £2.50 or $3 a month, and you get access to all of these extra bits and pieces that go along with these YouTube videos. I want to say a massive, massive thank you to everybody who supports me in that or any of the other ways, all of which are linked down in the description. Anyway, so the question you're probably asking is, what settings was I using on there? The Sonicake doesn't have presets or patches that you can program. You literally just turn the little knobs on the unit and switch the effects on and off as desired. These were the settings I was using throughout that. There you can see going from left to right. I had the air control, which is the reverb. I had that set to, you know, about what? Let's have a look at the clock. About 9 o'clock. I didn't actually have the cabinet simulator switched off on this. I forgot to mention it as a cab sim as well. You know, it just kind of fattens up the sound a little bit. I had it switched on, and the slap back the delay, well, you can see the settings I'm using there, just a subtle little kind of thickening delay there. The blues overdrive, once again, you can see the settings there. I tend to find this is quite a dark sounding overdrive, so you do need the tone control cranked up a little bit in order to stop it sounding muddy. And then the drive control or the gain control is at about, again, 9 o'clock. And I just tend to leave the compressor controls set both at 12 o'clock. And that just adds a little bit of touch sensitivity to the tone. Just gives it that sort of, that valve-like, that tube-like kind of feel when you're playing. And, I was using many different sounds there. I was using like a clean sound on that intro part, and then some power chord sounds and, lead guitar sounds and stuff. The only thing I was doing to switch between those different sounds, I wasn't switching between them, but to go between those sounds, was I was using the single coil humbucker switching on my guitar. And I was using the volume control on my guitar, and that is it. That shows you how responsive this little unit is. That sort of soft, gentle fingerstyle tone that I had dialed in on the intro, and that big, shouty lead guitar part that I was playing on the outro. They were all the same settings, those settings there on the Sonicake. So it's a very versatile pedal, and it rewards you for, kind of using the guitar's controls as well. If you're the kind of player who basically doesn't use the volume and tone controls on the guitar, then you're missing out, certainly on, with this pedal. Criticisms of it, well, as I think you could hear in that sort of power chord section, it wasn't really an ideal sound for playing kind of big thrangy power chords. It'll get the job done, but it's not necessarily something I would choose to do that. But hey, the clue is in the name. It's the Sonicake Twiggy Blues. Blues and power chords, not really kind of natural bedfellows. If you want something for the more shouty kind of power chord stuff, then Sonicake also do a great pedal called the Rock Stage, which is very much more the 80s kind of pedal. Buy one of those and you'll soon regret the fact that you don't have a mullet and leopard skin spandex clothing. It does give you that sort of sound. So there you go, folks. That is what the Sonicake Twiggy Blues sounds like in a mix. I will just mention as well that if you saw the video I did about this last week, where I was talking about how you can cheat the mono output of the Twiggy Blues into a stereo sound. I was doing that all the way through this. Basically, it's just a little bit of, a trick you can do in Audacity, which is where I was recording the lead guitar part, all the guitar parts for this track in there. So I'll link to that video down in the description if you missed that. It's a nice little trick to just widen the sound and give it a bit more kind of stereo breadth, if you like. And that is pretty much the video for today, folks. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and if you have, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so, and why not give me a like while you're at it. But I'll take this opportunity now to bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.